Hello, interest! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about debt stuff. I thought it is the perfect time to take a new approach to conquering debt. And that is what you and me are tackling today. So we are going to sit down, have a chit chat, create a plan, and if you're in the same situation, I want you to grab your notebook and pen and jot down a few things because you and me are doing this together. And guys, if you're keen on keeping up with this debt-free journey, then click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any further content. Let's go. So I've been doing a little bit of research and I just want to tell you the approach that I kind of want to take, but I'm going to tweak it to our current situation. So Dave Ramsey he's like the debt god, guys. Like he knows his shit. He has created a system called the snowball debt effect or something. So basically what he gets you to do, make a list of all the stuff you owe from the smallest amount that you owe to the largest amount you owe. And I know it's a little confronting. I was actually surprised how much money we actually owe to companies. So once all your debt are listed from high to low, it gets you to pay a minimum payment per month or per week or however you want to do it. We actually do our finances per fortnight. So do this to all payments besides the smallest one. You want to put as much money as possible onto that smallest debt to eradicate it, to knock it out, to get rid of it. Because your idea is to do this to the next debt and the next debt and the next debt, so you have more and more to put on next month or next week. So it's kind of like a snowball. You go, you get the momentum, you get the motivation, and then you're rolling in the snow. So I love the idea of this, except let's be real. Let's get a reality check here. Hello, interest. Who wants to pay interest? I think this idea is great. However, I'm tweaking it to the highest interest, to the lowest interest, and eradicating it that way. I commit. To me, the most important thing is eradicating the highest interest paying debt. That would be our credit card. We get charged 28% per month on top of what we already owe. So even though it's not our smallest debt, it's actually our second largest debt. That is my priority. The way I like to do things nowadays is once a month, my whole payment goes onto the credit card. But just with Isaac's job being up in the air, we've had to really put it into savings or pay rent with my finances, and that is why we're behind. Now, Isaac's still about to start his job. Once he starts his job, he's already committed to doing 6 days a week, and I know that's a lot to some people, but at the moment, we have goals. We want to travel in May next year, and we want to eradicate all debt by the end of the year. And guys, there's only 2 months. Can I just put that out there? There's like 2 months until the end of the year, which means we really have to buckle down and get our head in the sand and commit. We're committing, guys. Are you committed? Because I'm committed, guys. I'm committed. So I've done a little list, and I just want to be real here, and these are actually real figures, and even though our debt may not be as high as yours, or it might maybe higher, I don't know. This is just what situation we're in. So I'm going to start with the Dave Ramsey version of my smallest bill to my largest bill, and I've wrote it down, so I'm looking down to read it off, guys. So our smallest bill is a medical bill, and that is $160. Now that is due soon, as well as our gas bill, which is $216. It's then followed by one photography bill of $325, and that is followed by, I know guys, a second photography bill of $407.72. Can't forget the cents. Every cent counts. So then we're moving on to the credit card, and that is $2,150. That's a priority. That is then followed by our wedding, which is roughly around $15,000. Now, like I said, I'm not really going to get into the wedding because there's absolutely no interest on it. The package that we signed up with, you pay up until the day you get married. Let's not talk about the wedding. Let's talk about the credit card, because the credit card has the most interest. So that is what we're committing to at the moment, which means we're going to put as much as possible onto this credit card to eradicate it. Now, we're still going to commit to our other bills, our other debts, by putting a minimum payment. So now that we have minimum payments on our photography bills and a maximum payment on our credit card, which is as much as we can put in at that present time, I'm gonna slightly get into the smaller bills. But I just wanna motivate you guys to pick up extra shifts at work, do extra days. Even if you can't do that, but you can sell some stuff around your house. I know every house has stuff that you can sell, just to cut these small bills out. And that is what me and Isaac are doing. Once his work rolls in, he's working 6 days a week. I have picked up extra photography work, and mind you, it's only pocket money, but every little cent counts. Every $50 that I can make can go to cut out these small bills, and that way you don't have to think about so many things at once, because we just want to knock out the credit card. We don't want any other distractions. We're going to put all our regular finances on the credit card to knock it out. But at the same time, I want to knock out those small bills too, the ones that are easy peasy. That means we are cutting the budget, our spending budget. And I motivate you to do the same thing, to be able to get those small bills out of the way, because it's easy when you write it down and you know exactly where your money's going. So I'm just gonna list a little few things that we are doing to help kick those small bills as well. So number one, I got Isaac to cancel his Spotify account. I know, guys, let's just take a minute to say goodbye to Spotify. It's only temporary until we completely eradicate this. At the moment, our priority is to be debt free. And if that means that we have to cut back on our Christmas spending, then so be it. The third thing that we are going to be doing to help with our budget is takeaway food. We spend so much money on takeaway food, guys. I'm gonna put my hand up. It's my weakness. Food is my weakness, and it's where most of our money goes. And the last thing that we are cutting is our leisure activity spending money. Now, we used to spend a lot on going out and doing stuff and shopping. So before I go, I just want to know what your favorite way to save money is. Let me know in the comments down below. And with all that said, I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll see. Bye, guys.